What's up, people? This is RGC and welcome to another video. It's been a while since I've uploaded something. I apologize for that. Been kind of busy with other things in life other than gaming, so uh, just had to take a little back seat for a minute. But now I'm back, got some pickups. But first up, I'd like to talk about the games I've actually had a chance to play despite my work schedule. This is one I completed a few months ago, and that is Dragon's Crown. It's that Vanillaware flavor, published by Atlas. Vanillaware made the game. Beautiful hand-drawn or hand-painted like artwork. The art like breathes. It emanates off the screen. It's really good. It's really detailed. Good game. It's like Streets of Rage meets an action RPG. It's like a beat 'em up style action RPG. Good game, challenging. I played through the game with the sword warrior, which probably was the fighter, excuse me, and that probably was the worst choice I could have made. Probably should have picked the Amazon. But anyway, good game, challenging, decent length. You basically, to get the real ending, you have to play through the game like 3 times. But I'm pretty happy with it. Definitely worth picking up. And if you can get past the quote offensive character designs, some of the women are portrayed in a certain way that many people wouldn't like these days, regarding how well endowed they are and stuff like that. But yeah, good game. I enjoyed it. Nice action RPG. I like Odin Sphere better, and I definitely like Muramasa better, but it's definitely a good action RPG, so feel free to pick that up. Played through Blades of Time. This is a game I actually had a hard time finding some time ago. It's like Bayonetta meets Tomb Raider, but with some time manipulation elements. The protagonist here, she has the ability to manipulate time, and you have to use your time manipulation techniques or altering techniques in order to solve puzzles and actually beat the game, and actually, some bosses as well. Pretty good game, decent length. I did enjoy it. Decent challenge, it's not too much. Definitely worth picking up. So there you have it. It's above average game. I give it like a 6.8 out of 10, something like that. Now we got a game that claims to be an action RPG, and that is Ragnarok Odyssey Ace. I completed it, at least most of it. It's kind of like Monster Hunter. You level up by chapter completed. There's like 9 or 10 chapters in the game, and that's when you actually level up. You have a long health bar at the beginning of the game, and you could think, wow, this game is going to be easy. I got like 1,200 hit points or something like that to start the game off. Well, think again, the enemies, most of them are huge, has a very sharp difficulty spike, not too far in the game. And like I stated, it's not a traditional level up type of RPG. So, it's really about customization of your weapon and your armor. It's a very complex game. You have cards that you collect, and the cards give you certain upgrades and parameter boosts, which are necessary to beat bosses and whatnot. It's a decent game, but some of the bosses take too long to fight, really don't take much damage. Some of these bosses have like 150, 250,000, hit points. So, that could take some time, especially when you have a sorry weapon that only does roughly like 50 or 60 damage per hit. So anyway, it's all about upgrading your weapons and upgrading cards. Very deep, complex game though, in a sense of customization. But as far as leveling up, action RPG, no, not that great. Story really lackluster. It's a decent game if you just want a hack and slash action game, but I really don't consider it too much of an action RPG. Decent graphics though, decent music, just lackluster in the story and other factors, I guess. Tried to play through Venetica. This is a game I actually had a hard time finding some time ago. Kind of like with Blaze of Time. This is like a action RPG, or it's an adventure game, action game that has RPG elements. But the way it plays is kind of robotic. I'm not really. It's been really hard for me to get into this game. I played about an hour or so of it, an hour or two. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to complete it. I mean, the cover art looks great. That kind of what sold me on it. The weapon looks cool. I like having games with still female protagonists and whatnot. But I don't know if this is gonna be one I'm gonna be able to complete. But might be worth picking up if that's something that interests you. So yeah, there you have it. All right, so let's get to the pickups. Picked up some N64 stuff because I got rid of most of my N64 stuff, just trying to concentrate on stuff I'm actually going to play. Got Wipeout 64, decent condition. It's basically Wipeout XL, so it's just the N64 port of Wipeout XL for the PlayStation 1. Decent game, pretty cheap. And I also got F-Zero X, so have to have those, add those to the collection again. So moving on from that, that concludes pretty much most of the retro. Picked up some Wii games, Elebits. Saw it before, didn't pick it up. Found this one for like 99 cents. Decided to just go and buy it. So we'll see. Sold off a large portion of some of my Wii stuff too, but accidentally sold this one. I didn't really pay attention to what I was doing. And I got rid of this one. And this is one I actually planned on keeping, but I purchased it back. Kirby's Dream Collection, awesome collection of games. Definitely a must have in a Wii collection, at least a quality Wii collection. Awesome games. You get Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Adventure, Kirby's Dream Land 2, Kirby Superstar, Kirby Dream Land 3, and Kirby 64. And I love Kirby 64, so that's pretty cool. Picked up some more Wii games. Blastworks, I heard this was kind of like a shoot 'em up or something like that. So that seems of interest. I've tried to collect most of these shoot 'em ups for the Wii, so nice addition there. I don't exactly know if this. I guess this could be considered shoot 'em up, but whatever. I'm glad to add it to the collection. And this one, I don't know. I just heard some things about it. Decided to pick it up. It wasn't that expensive. That's new You Mind and Body. So I have my reasons for picking this one up. Just adding to the collection. Don't really plan on playing it, but if I ever decide to get rid of the Wii collection, that might be one that might be beneficial to have in the collection. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, moving on from that, got some Xbox stuff. Picked up a copy of Def Jam Fight for New York for the original Xbox here. The Def Jam games, especially, Fight for New York, the first two at least, but this one especially, they've kind of shot up in price recently. I guess people are discovering how good of a fighting/wrestling game these are. Yeah, this is, and it's a really good game. Pretty cool story. Fighting elements are great. The customization and stuff like that, leveling up your character is pretty cool too. But I think a lot of people slept on it and kind of minimized it or brushed it off to the side just because, it's Def Jam, it's rappers, But it's a good game, and a lot of people slept on it, but a lot of people are waking up. So there you have it. Def Jam, Fight for New York. Yeah, I think the GameCube version is pretty expensive as well. I think PlayStation 2 always kind of had a little bit of value, but I see it going for a decent amount, and I only paid like $12 for that one, so that's a nice addition. Picked up a few more 360 games. Killer is Dead is at GameStop like $3 and something. I had the PlayStation 3 port, but a lot of those PlayStation 3 games run like crap, so sometimes I just prefer to get the 360 version. Picked up Raiden Fighters Aces. Just trying to get those 360 shoot 'em ups. And Raiden 4. So those are nice additions. Great condition, quality games. Moving on, we got some Wii U games. Local pickup, 15 bucks. It's in a sleeve, but it is factory sealed. That's the Wonderful 101. Yeah, 15 bucks. I think Walmart had this. This one, my Walmart that's nearest me had a copy of this for 15 bucks. So yeah, I'm buying it. So yep, have to add that to the collection. Picked up this somewhat controversial game yesterday, and that is Mighty Number 9. Got the Wii U port. We'll see. I heard mediocre, kind of more toward the bad stuff about this game, but I'll be the judge of that. Big fan of the Mega Man series, and I know the creator of Mega Man was behind this one. But you know, I think this one kind of fell short of what it could have been, and people feel kind of ripped off or deceived regarding how much time and effort, trying to get the word out. Hey, let's get this Kickstarter going. Let's, support the game. And I think it really fell on its face, and all the delays and stuff really killed momentum for that game. So whatever, we'll see. Also got Star Fox Guard, which was a pack in with the release version of Star Fox Zero. I'm not interested in Star Fox Zero, but I did want Star Fox Guard because being packed in with the original release of the game is the only way to get Guard, at least so far. Okay, moving on. PlayStation 4 stuff. Picked up a 20th anniversary DualShock 4 controller. One of my friends at GameStop that works there, she's like, "Hey, I've seen some 20th anniversary controllers at Target, recently." I was like, "Wow, still?" So I went up to the Target, and yeah, there were two. So picked up one of those. Have to add that to the collection. I also picked up the Mighty Number 9 for the PlayStation 4. I think this one has the cross-buy as well as the DLC or whatever. The Wii U port does not have cross-buy. The cross-buy, I think, works for the Vita as well as the PlayStation 3. So, that's pretty cool. As far as the Ray expansion and Hero DLC, I'm more concerned about the Ray expansion, but that retro Hero crap, I'm not interested in that. So, yeah, decided to add it to the collection. We'll see how that plays. Picked up Guilty Gear Revelator. XR Revelator. So have to add that to the collection. I'm a big fan of the Guilty Gear series. Been a Guilty Gear player since Guilty Gear X2 on the PlayStation 2. Of course, I know that's not the first Guilty Gear game, but yeah. So I've been in the game with the Guilty Gears for quite some time. I've always been a fan of the series. I like the dark theme. The music's cool. The character design is cool, and I really liked Guilty Gear XR excerpt sign for the PlayStation 3. The character design was pretty awesome. It's like 3D models for the characters, so that's pretty cool. And I'm expected to look even better on the PlayStation 4. So have to add that to the collection. And I kind of spoiled it when I was pulling out Guilty Gear. But yeah, I also picked up Odin Sphere, Leaf Through Shear. Yeah, I decided to get the PlayStation 4 port, of course. Not much of a handheld type guy. Playing through games so far, I've already completed the PlayStation 2, the original PlayStation 2 game. And I will say I do like the upgrades and changes they made. This is like a remake, I heard, not a remaster. Of course, it is in HD. They've added some new features, some new rooms. They have like a skill tree now in comparison to just collecting Phozons and leveling up your Phozon attacks. Pretty good game. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm playing through the game right now with Oswald, so I just have to play through Velvet, and I like using Oswald and Velvet probably the most anyway, so I kind of have to keep playing in order to get to where I can use them. I will say this game feels quite a bit easier than the original PlayStation 2 one. It's really too easy to get money on this one, in my opinion. The original game, and it really didn't throw too much money at you, at least not as much as on this one. Like, money is everywhere on this one. And it allows you to buy stuff you need: seeds, food, materials to formulate or do your alchemy and whatnot. Other reason I say it's really easy or easier too is um, the fact that it seems like there are a lot more zones around than I remember there being. Maybe that's just me. And you don't run out of energy typically on regular or normal attacks. Like on the original game, if you just sat there wailing or throwing attacks, you would have to build your stamina back up. But it seems like most of the characters, they really don't lose their stamina unless they use a special attack or something. I don't know, but it seems a little bit easier. It's a good game, based on Norse mythology. Just vanillaware flavor style. You got the beautiful hand painted, hand drawn artwork. As stated before, when I was talking about Dragon's Crown, stuff kind of breathes. You can see it, like the life emanate from the screen. They do an amazing job with their games. So it's definitely worth picking up. I decided to get the regular version of the game initially just because I could open it and play it. But, knowing me, I kind of wanted the collector's edition as well. So I decided, and as you can see, I still got the price down there. That's not actually a bad price for this, considering what you get. So I got the collector's edition, the storybook edition. So happy to add that to the collection as well. Has a lot of cool stuff in it, which I'm sure there's plenty of unboxing videos on YouTube so you can see what's all in there. But I haven't opened it yet. But anyway, that's what I've been up to. Trying to expand the PlayStation 4 collection, maybe not so much collection, just stuff I'm actually going to play. Trying to continue to get rid of stuff that I'm not going to play, because in my opinion, it's not really worth having stuff you're really not going to play it. But, it is what it is. Sold off a large portion of the collection. It was mostly quality stuff though, so I got a decent amount of money for it. And that's why it's cool if you're going to collect quality stuff. So if you decide to sell it off, you get a decent amount of money for it. Instead of just, having a bunch of, trash, shitty games that really, aren't worth anything. You really won't get anything back for them. But that's just my viewpoint. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching. You know how to stick around and continue to see most of my future content. Have a good one. Best of luck to you. Peace.